Good morning. Back again. It's good to see you, my friends. Alright, today, let's see what we're going to get into. I saw a couple of videos on my timeline that, I don't know, they just bothered me. Because when I was growing up, I remember this so vividly. At my grandma's house, my grandma had so many kids. That's the way things were back in the day. Had a lot of kids help out with things. I mean, we grew up farming, and then a lot of my aunts were teachers, a lot of my uncles in the military. Tight-knit unit, so everybody had a lot of kids. But right now, we have to start promoting a lot of our own, man. Because what I'm seeing in politics is we have a lot of politicians that look like us, that don't have our best interests at heart. And from me to you, when you see it, call it out. Right? Call it out. Don't just accept what they're telling you. Don't just accept that there are advantages that we just have to deal with. Even to things that are complicated, like the issue of reparations is complicated. And usually when you bring up reparations, it causes a visceral reaction to most people, around this country. They're just furious. Even like new immigrants, people that came here recently, they object to it because they're like, hey, I wasn't here, I wasn't a part of that, why should I have to pay, blah blah blah. Well, there are reasons why, and I'll point these out in my videos and give you nothing but statistical facts and historical facts that explain why it would be in America's best interest to do some of these things. But we have the old guard in place, and they kind of want to keep things cemented the way that they are. And that's kind of why we're falling behind. Countries are banding together. Yeah. A lot of countries are banding together under BRICS, which I just preached about on Twitter Spaces and Telegram for years. I was telling people this was coming, that America was truly losing power globally, and this current administration only accelerated that. We made the entire planet look at us differently. We made the entire planet look at us as the predator that we've been for quite some time. Not all of us, but the ones in charge. And that's really the way you have to frame things, right? Because the people that I know, the people that I work with, my neighbors, they don't possess the same views that all of these people that are making decisions. So, like I said, if you know somebody that has a skill for politics, I know, no, that's not why I'm here. I'm specifically here to solve very complex problems, but politics is not my thing and never will be, right? I would rather give you 5 to 10 extra years on your life than I have a new law passed. That's just me. That's just what I do. I would rather help you 5x your savings, or help you pay for your kids' college through algorithms, than to focus on politics. It's just not me. So we need to put the people in place that have the country's best interests at heart. And I don't think that, a lot of people that are in government right now, I don't think they have what the country really needs. at heart. Now, there was an article that I read about the only black governor in the United States. And I was so disappointed that Governor Moore of Maryland recently they voted on forming a coalition to work on reparations. Lawmakers in Maryland wanted to focus on reparations because we all know that this has caused a lot of pain over the years, right? I mean, we have a diverse lineage and have been put in some really bad situations, which I've documented on this channel. But Governor Moore vetoed a reparations commission in the state of Maryland. This is a problem because Governor Moore, I don't think he's from here. So how could he possibly understand the problems that we're facing, right? I mean, this just makes sense. And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, you can't just cut people's checks. You can't, but listen, we've cut checks for a lot of people this year. There's a unnamed country that we give billions to every year. I'll let you look up that. Just type in, who do we give money to every year, right? Our tax dollars. And we just gave, what was that country? We just gave another big country a bailout. What was it, Argentina, I think? So we help who we want to help. Now, these people aren't going to inject anything life-changing into our system. They're just not. Whereas if we were to invest into some of the leaders, some of the people that are developing game-breaking products, game-changing systems, if we would invest that money home, yeah, this is kind of America first, you know, whatever you want to call it. But if we would invest that at home, much more effect. So back to Governor Moore. Get him out of here. He has to go. That's just my 2 cents. He has to go. Non-negotiable. Right? You're not going to walk around looking like this, understanding how difficult things are, and then turn around and vote against helping people that you know have been oppressed. I don't think there's any God in that. I don't think there's any right in that. And I'm just going to call it out. So, for people like Governor Moore, that think like Governor Moore, that are against making things right in this country, get them out of here. Period. Done. Period. Get them out of here. I don't care if you vote for your neighbor, your pastor, whoever. Find somebody in your family. Hell, convince them to run. But we can't have people in here that are not looking out for the best interests of Americans. This has been a long, hard fight for a lot of us. So it's time to act in our best interests and just stop accepting any and everything. Now, thankfully, you know, Maryland's General Assembly was able to pass this. They were able to override the governor's veto. So we are going to get that reparations commission. And if, Maryland's General Assembly would like people like me to really dig deep into those numbers, provide you with a few reports to back up your claims, I'm just one email away. All right. So reach out to your assemblyman and tell them, hey, I know a guy that researches everything. You should probably get him to help you work on this problem. And we will. And we'll help them find solutions. The cash payment route may not be the right route, but there are ways that we can get this done without direct cash payments. I mean, a lot of people lost land, right? That's not uncommon with where I come from, where families have had land taken from them, schemed from them, just all kinds of things, man. So, yeah, let's get some new politicians in here, because we're not going to have anything positive happen dealing with the same old people that are here to vote against what's best for us. So that's my 2 cents. And shout out to Governor Moore, Governor Wes Moore. That's him right there. Don't slow down progress, sir. There are ways to solve this without making such a great impact and affecting people's lives in a negative way. All right? Because that's what a lot of people are concerned about. They're concerned about it affecting them. Their tax dollars going to put someone else in a higher position than they are. That's a very selfish way to think. The future is not about you being selfish. The future is about us working together. All right? Very soon, there will be intelligences on this planet that you do not understand. And systems will be created that will be very difficult to break. So, before we get there, let's work together on solutions to put everyone in a better place. Because we got more layoffs happening more and more every day, right? And a lot of this stuff is algorithmic right now. Yeah. So, share this video. It may help someone who's thinking about how this would truly affect them. And it may help someone who's in a tight spot right now. Let them know that there are people out here working towards what you're working towards. All right? And let's solve this problem together. But Maryland, like I said, get this guy out of here. And great job. Great job, Maryland Assemblyman. Shout out to y'all. But alright, until the next one, I'm out.